Not listening stepdad's podcast. Am I overreacting for not listening to my stepdad's podcast? I, 16F, have a rocky relationship with my parents. My whole family consists of a bunch of raging conservatives, which my parents never seem to defend me against. My dad was not faithful to my mom, but recently we've gotten much closer. My mom is a raging control freak who never accepts that she's wrong. And while I love her, I don't know if I want a relationship with her after college, and I don't like my stepfamilies. It feels like cheating. Anyway, my stepdad was talking to my mom about a podcast he listened to talking about what's in our foods and how they affect our health. My mom has a ton of health issues, so she's constantly on the watch for artificial dyes, synthetic processing, GMOs, non-organic stuff, etc. Not saying that it's bad, but it's given me a real bad relationship with food. And it's basically orthorexic for her at this point. They started talking about the podcast, and I went into the kitchen where they were nearby. My stepdad asks me if I want to listen to the podcast he found, and I interrupt him and say no, thank you. My mom goes ballistic, calls me an ungrateful brat, and asks me if I'd rather be uneducated. I say no, I educate myself plenty, but I don't like podcasts because I can't pay attention well. Also the whole, I don't want to worry about food thing, but I didn't say that out loud. She's been screaming and yelling all day, being a real bitch and making my little brother cry. I just talk to her in a normal, calm tone, because I've learned that that's what doesn't get me slapped or screamed at me. I say whatever and she just says, go to bed. Good night. I say I love her and she doesn't answer. I'm undiagnosed autistic, so when people ask me if I want to do something, I'm honest. If I don't want to, I'll usually say something like, no, but I can do it if you'd like. I told my stepdad that he could still send me the podcast if he wanted to.